here today is I'm going to attempt to do some gold leaf work. And what I've brought is a pack of adhesive and gold leaf. And I want to try and get the golds in this ship a bit better than the paint that I have. So I'm going to try this out as an experiment. So first things first, you have to add this kind of adhesive, water-based adhesive. And I'm going to apply it in the places where I plan to add the gold leaf, just to give it a little extra shimmer in certain places. And then we're going to see how that turns out. And if it looks good, I'm going to keep it and apply it on the other side as well. So I have to apply this adhesive and wait about 15 minutes, and then I have to apply the gold leaf. And then if I want, I can also apply a varnish. But let's just see how it looks first. I can always remove it if I don't want it. And I think it would look good here because the dead eyes actually have a gold metallic casing around them, so it might have a nice effect. And certainly I'm going to enhance the gold on these details here. So I'm just thinking where else I could get the gold. I think I might do these cannons now that they've got enough gold on them. Yes, maybe the tops of these little pagodas here, just to see how it looks. Again, can always be removed later. I got a new glue, so 60-second super glue type. Let's see, because I have to say I made a big mistake with the rat lines. That I waxed them, the threads, before I put them together. And of course, I didn't realize it was super glue. It doesn't stick to wax, so I had a really tough time with these rat lines. And well, on this side I'll do it better. I'll just do it without. But what I'm going to do now is add on these little pagodas in their places. Now's as good a time as any to do it. So let's give it a go. Let's try this new glue out. Okay. Let's get that there. Do all the painting later on. So where else do we need one? One there, one there. Probably one on this side as well. Yes, exactly. Let's see if I can't shift the camera around this way. Exactly over here. Again, we're gonna just get some glue on this piece. And idea. Let's try that again. Just plump that on there. Looks about right. Let's see how that sticks. Be interested to see. Lokite, 60-second. Okay, since this is really truly just experimental, I'm going to faff around too much, but I will use a bit of gold leaf that I've used on something else, so as not to waste unnecessarily. And I think I'm going to just find a nice pair of pliers. Should do the trick, something like that. So let's just try and do it in a piece by piece. So basically we just get some spare pieces of, or leftover pieces of gold leaf. And, well, you can use I've got a little brush to go with this if you want to. You just kind of put that on like that. And keep going. So I'm literally just using leftover bits. I'm really not sure if I'm going to want to keep this. I kind of have a hunch it might look good. Let's see. Tell me what you think in the comments. Don't be too mean or cruel. I'm just trying things out here. You never know. If you don't try, you don't know. Looks interesting. You know, the thing is, you know, with these normal paints that you do with on metal, the effect of the gold and things like that really wears off pretty quickly, you know. So I like something that's going to be around for a while, and I can still varnish over this, so the effect will be protected. It's looking all right. Need a tad more gold leaf. So where's my little stack? That's right here. So this is how the gold leaf comes. It's actually very nicely folded. See, like that. So now this is a new piece, so I could be a bit cleverer with how I use it, hopefully. Maybe do it like that. Try not to waste too much of it. See, and then just kind of pull it off. Keep adding it to where it needs to go. Of course, we need it here as well. Oop. It's nice and shiny. Okay. So far, not so bad. But you never really know. All you gold leaf pros out there, don't tear me to pieces here, please. This is my first time ever, and I'm doing something rather unorthodox. I certainly haven't seen any of this in the model ship building world, so let's just see. All right, my floor is nice and gold. I have to get the vacuum out in a bit, but anyway, okay, let's try these metallic parts now. Let's see how we go, how we fare here. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on this one now. So I need a decent piece, something like this. I think this really will be good. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Certainly better than nothing. But now, let's see. some other opportunities. For example, this has been stuck on now, so we could, let me just show you. We'll make the whole thing gold. I don't think it's necessary to get all the painting exact. To be honest, I'm not trying to do an exact, perfect museum piece here. This is just a hobby for a guy who works all day, comes home, and likes to be a little bit creative. So, you know. Okay, here we go. All right, I think I'll leave it there for now, and once it's all dry, I'll clean it up and I'll show you. So here we are a few days later. I've just let this kind of dry. So now we're going to scrape off the residual gold. Just clean this up a bit and see what the final result will be. From what I can see, it looks pretty good. I mean, that's what this kind of work is all about. You try things out. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But the good thing about building models is it's very forgiving. You can always repair and replace. All you lose is a bit of time. But everything can be rebuilt. Blow the bits away. Keep a little vacuum to get that up later. Okay. So let's take a look. So here we are. You can see the gold is very much more shiny. Will probably last a lot longer than the paint. Definitely going to put a coat of varnish over that to keep the shimmer. And of course here the ratline holders basically. So what I've done is I've just put a bit of gold on this side, so when you will look at the ship later on, you'll have a bit of a shine from that side. I guess this is probably not the typical way to do things on ships, but I find this to be a very beautiful ship, and it has a lot of gold on it, so I thought, why not give this a go? And quite honestly, I'm pretty happy with the result. So I'm going to leave it like this. I'll install the rat lines and then we'll see how it looks, but so far so good, I'd say. Let me know what you think. Keep it or not to keep it. So this side of the ship we have installed, or I have installed the rat lines already. What I'm going to do in the next couple of videos is do the rat lines on this side, and then we're going to start working our way up the mast, do the rat lines on the different sections from here to here, and then from here all the way up. So there's 3 sets of rat lines. But other than that, the ship is coming along nicely. We'll be doing some more detail and a lot more rigging in the next videos. A lot of very detailed rigging coming on this side, the foremast, and going into the sails. Alright, so I'll leave it there for now. All the best.